My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, there are times in life when the sky above us turns dark. When every plan falls apart, every door seems closed, and the heart feels so heavy that even breathing becomes difficult. We all go through storms of pain, loss, failure, fear, and loneliness. But today, I want to remind you of something beautiful. Even in the middle of your storm, you can still find your smile. Because your smile, your peace, your hope, it does not come from this world. Comes from Allah. 1. The reality of life's storms. Life is not Jannah, my friends. It's not meant to be perfect, easy, or comfortable. Allah Himself says in the Quran, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give glad tidings to the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:155. Tests are not signs that Allah has left you. They are signs that Allah loves you enough to prepare you for something higher. Every storm that hits your life carries a hidden mercy, even if your eyes cannot see it yet. When the storm comes, most people cry, "Why me?" But the believer says, "Ya Allah, guide me through this." That's the difference between pain that destroys you and pain that builds you. 2. The smile of trust. Remember the story of Prophet Yunus, swallowed by the whale in complete darkness, the darkness of the sea, the darkness of the night, and the darkness of the belly of the fish. There was no light, no hope, no one to call, except Allah. And he said, "La ilaha illa anta subhanaka, inni kuntu minaz zalimin." There is no God but you, glory be to you, I was among the wrongdoers. That one prayer became his light. His storm became his turning point. When he surrendered to Allah, the sea that trapped him became the sea that delivered him. This is the secret, my brothers and sisters. You don't need to fight every storm. Sometimes you just need to trust Allah inside the storm. Your smile returns when your heart says, "Allah is with me, and that's enough." 3. The power of gratitude in hardship. Even when life breaks you, there's always something to thank Allah for. Maybe you lost money, but you still have health. Maybe you lost health, but you still have faith. Maybe people left you, but Allah never did. When you say Alhamdulillah in your sadness, the angels write it as patience. When you say Alhamdulillah in your difficulty, the angels write it as strength. And when you say Alhamdulillah in your pain, Allah opens doors you never imagined. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means believing that even the imperfections are part of Allah's perfect plan. 4. The hidden mercy in every storm. Let's look at the life of the Prophet, the most beloved to Allah, yet the one who faced the heaviest storms. He lost both parents before adulthood. He buried 6 of his 7 children. He faced hunger, insults, and rejection. Yet he never lost his smile. The Sahaba said, "We never saw anyone smile more than the Prophet." Why? Because his heart was attached to Allah, not the world. He knew that every hardship is a message. "Come back to me, I am still here." Sometimes Allah sends a storm not to destroy your life, but to remove the things that were destroying your soul. Sometimes He breaks your plans so that He can give you something far better. Sometimes He empties your hands so you can finally raise them in dua. 5. How to find your smile again. If you want to find your smile in the storm, follow 3 steps. Simple but powerful. Step 1. Remember Allah constantly. When fear enters your heart, whisper His name. When tears fall, say, "Ya Allah, I know you see me." The Quran says, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28. Your peace doesn't depend on your circumstances. It depends on your connection with your Creator. Step 2. Replace complaints with dua. When you complain, your pain grows. When you make dua, your hope grows. Tell Allah everything, even the things you cannot tell anyone else. Because Allah is as-Sami, the one who always hears. He listens to the whispers of your heart even when you cannot speak them out loud. Step 3. Serve others. One of the fastest ways to heal your heart is to help someone else. Visit the sick, feed the poor, smile at a stranger. Because the Prophet said, The most beloved of people to Allah are those who are most beneficial to others. When you bring light into someone else's darkness, Allah will fill your own heart with light. 6. Your storm has a purpose. Do you know what happens after a storm? The sky becomes clearer. The air becomes fresher. The earth becomes greener. Your life works the same way. Every heartbreak, every loss, every tear, it's preparing you for a brighter chapter. Maybe Allah is teaching you patience. Maybe He's showing you who truly cares. Maybe He's cleaning your heart from the love of this world so that it can hold the love of Jannah. The Prophet said, if Allah loves a people, He tests them. Tirmidhi. So if you are being tested today, it's not a punishment. It's an invitation from Allah to come closer, to trust deeper, and to rise stronger. 7. Light after darkness. My dear brother, my dear sister. One day you'll look back at this storm and smile. You'll say, that pain taught me patience. That heartbreak brought me closer to Allah. That loss made me realize who my provider really is. So don't let the storm drown you. Let it teach you how to swim. Don't let the darkness scare you. Let it remind you that Allah is an-Nur, the light. When you hold on to Him, even the darkest night will shine. A message for the broken heart. Maybe you're listening to this right now with tears in your eyes. Maybe your heart feels shattered, and you don't know how to go on. Listen carefully. Your story is not over. Allah is still writing it, and He never writes a sad ending for a believer. The pain you're feeling today is not permanent. The mercy of Allah is. So breathe. Say, Alhamdulillah. Make dua. And smile. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know Allah's plan is perfect. The storm will pass. And when it does, you will shine even brighter than before, because you trusted your Lord in the darkness. 9. Final reflection. Find your smile in the storm. This is not just a sentence, it's a mindset of faith. It means to smile not because life is easy, but because you know who controls it. It means to walk through pain with patience, through tears with hope, through loss with gratitude. It means to believe with every beat of your heart that Allah never leaves you, even for a moment. So keep walking, keep praying, keep smiling, because somewhere behind the clouds your sunshine is waiting, and Allah is guiding you toward it step by step. May Allah grant us the strength to smile with faith, the patience to endure every storm, and the light of Iman that never fades, no matter how dark the world becomes. Ameen.